What is up, everybody? It's your boy Doody, back again with another video. And first of all, happy June 1st. That's right. Man, this year has gone by so fast. The season is almost done. And yeah, at the end of the month, we'll be celebrating the halfway point of the year. And 2026 has been, it's been okay. It's been all right. It hasn't been as great as 2024, 2025. But I have a feeling with the whole Pokemon arc, the Pokemon card arc, and the eventual crash out, I have a feeling that we're going to have some great content in 2026 for the latter half of the year. So I'm here for it. By the way, it's funny. I got a few comments yesterday saying, "Where you at, Doody? You only posted 2 videos. What happened?" I just took a break, man. I was a little tired. I didn't get to take my normal Saturday break. So I decided that I was going to ease up on the content on DSP on Sunday, just relax, enjoy myself, chill, and then be prepared for June 1st, and that's what we're here. And we're going to start it off with a morning review of the daily rap video, and then of course I'll be streaming today at 9:30, so if you got nothing better to do, come hang out. We'll talk about a couple things, and I have a special surprise for my audience. It's going to be exciting. You definitely want to check it out. If you don't check it out, I'll probably do a highlight video talking about it, and you can watch it there. If not, oh well. All right, let's see what Phil is up to. The daily rap's about 8 minutes long. It was actually about 12, but I sped it up, cut it up a little bit. So let's see what Pig Roach had to say.
Everyone, DSP here. Welcome to the daily wrap for what was Sunday, the 24th of May, 2026. A great beginning to a full 6 days of streaming here on the channel. And a good variety week is coming, because here's why. Unlike last week, a lot of games that we've been playing all along have now been wrapped up. We're starting tons of new content this week. Multiple new games, new releases, good fun, with some tried and true favorites like Pokemon. That's a great thing. And I was excited to come back after 2 days away. Let's talk about how it went, because man, today I think was a pretty outstanding day, if I don't say so myself. So let's talk about it.
I want to stop it there. Jesus, Phil, I already have to stop it just to contradict what you had to say. All right. Okay. All right. This week was different. It wasn't. Sunday started off just like every other Sunday. Nothing's different. He decided he was going to try to grift the Pokemon cards, which he did. And then he extended the podcast. Went almost 3 hours long, waiting for someone to gift him $50 to open up a card pack, which is essentially what he's doing now. You want to know how bad and pathetic it's getting over there at DSP Gaming? Do you want to know how much gameplay he did last night, or actually on the first stream, which is his main stream? You know what? If you're curious, I'm curious. Let us go real quick to Raw Phil's stream. And what I want to do is I want to show you this, because again, I really didn't post that many videos yesterday, but I was following along what was happening, the events, and so on. So I was keeping track of everything. And the one thing I noticed, of course, was on the first stream was the Castlevania Symphony series. All right, you would think this is a new playthrough, something different, something interesting. Well, let's see here. His podcast went 3 hours long. Here it is right here. Hold on.
We're talking about...
Here it is right here. Okay, so I wanted to pull this up. This is Phil's first stream, all right? You would think this is a new game. Everyone's hyped for it. They want to play. They want to see him play it. They want to see him struggle at Castlevania, because, of course, everybody knows Castlevania is a very hard game. And DSP, of course, died many, many times. So what did he do? He stalled. That's right. He made the podcast 3 hours long, waiting for someone to give him money. And let's be honest, he made most of his money during the podcast. I think he walked away with about $1.60 on the podcast. Okay, well, look at this, folks. You want to know how much gameplay? You want to know how much gameplay in a literally a 5-hour stream? You know how much gameplay he gave us? Barely 2 hours. He didn't even give his viewers 2 hours of content. Most of it was just spent him dicking around, begging for money for the Pokemon. And at that, you can knock off another 20 or 30 minutes, because that's how much time he spent unwrapping packs. So he literally spent 1 hour and 30 minutes playing Castlevania. 1 hour. And again, this is a man who claims he loves gaming. It's his passion. That's what he is. He's a gaming, he's a gaming streamer. That's his passion. That's what he wants to do. He doesn't want to do drama. He doesn't want to do anything else. Bullshit. Okay, you know what he is? He's a grifting streamer. So any new thing that he comes up with that he identifies that can potentially make him money, i.e. the Pokemon card unpacking, is what he's going to become. And that's full on what he's become. He's become the Pokemon unpacking streamer. Good God, Phil. So I just want to highlight that, all right? Because I know Phil likes to rehash and memory hole shit. So for the record, new game, and only gave them about an hour and a half of gameplay. And you know why he only gave him an hour, because everybody knows he was going to suck at the game, which he actually did. Good God, Phil, man. And we're going to get into it, but your future stepdad is back. That's right. Your future stepdad came back from hiatus. And my God, you know what the first thing he did? The first thing he did, not, hey, what's going on? How you been? What's happening? Hope everything is, no. It's, oh, by the way, just wanted to let you know we have a new scam going on. If you give me $50, I'll open up Pokemon packs. Now, and let's not forget, he's so desperate now that he's changed the criteria. Remember before, you had to give him a flat $50 donation. Whether it was 10 memberships or whatever, it had to be one pop, one shot. Well, apparently he modified that. That's right. Your future stepdad, if your future stepdad donated 10 memberships, regardless whether he gave one 10 times or he gave three, he gave 3 at a time, whatever, it didn't matter. He was going to count that as a Pokemon card pack goal and open up a pack. What I want to say there is the addiction has grabbed hold, folks. It's no longer, it's not all about the money anymore, which 90% of it is. But now it's the addiction where he's dying to open up Pokemon card packs. It's WWE champions all over again, man. And even, trust me, even when this dies out and no one's giving him any money, he's going to continue buying these packs and opening them up, hoping that he gets that 6-star Pokemon card. Well, I don't know what they call him, but I guess that rare, full art, foil card, whatever. And he just can't help it because he's just an addict, just a pure addict, man, and couldn't help himself. As soon as he saw his first whale, his only whale on Kid Comeback, he started bombarding the guy, telling him, "Hey, come here, yo, check this out. We're grifting cards. Give me memberships." God, man. So fucking desperate. Jeez Louise. Anyway, let's keep going.
We started off today with a loaded level 1 podcast. Topics included what I did on my day off building my weight machine, the end of the Saros playthrough, which I stopped playing as of Thursday and have no plans to go back to because the game, I'm sorry, is just really boring. And
wage quit. Yes, he wage quit the game. He's back to wage quitting games, and of course he's wage quitting games because he preferred to open up Pokemon pack cards.
No one likes it anymore. The start of new games, right, this coming week, including trying some interesting indie games that we had tried out last week, but also bringing in some games that people have been asking for all along, like Subnautica 2. I also talked about Pokemon card unpacking because today, man, was it in demand, all right? Explaining how there was a big uproar last week when I decided to unpack Pokemon cards on my streams, both among my detractors and apparently among a Pokemon card community, neither of which I care about, okay? And
yes, that's right. That I know for myself, when I don't care about something, I make sure to bring it up all the time. I don't know about you, but if something is annoying me, I make sure to bring it up about 10 times a day because I want everyone to know, honestly, folks, I don't care about it. Good God, he's so butthurt. He is extremely butthurt. I don't know if you know this, but there's a couple of communities out there, one on Reddit, one on Discord. I think the Discord one is huge. It's huge. It's just Pokemon card pack enthusiasts. Like, it's just a group of people that love collecting Pokemon cards, opening them up and all that. Bro, they have been ripping Phil non-stop. And not because he's a low-cal. They're ripping him because of the grift. They're like, dude, man, like, you're just disgusting. You're really disgusting. And they feel like, not that Phil's a representative of them, but they feel like Phil gives them a bad name. And he doesn't. Don't worry, folks. The Pokemon card community, you're fine. We understand you have nothing and no affiliation with DSP. We know, don't worry. We're not holding you accountable for his sins. We're not, okay? So don't worry about it. We know that he's just a grifter, and don't worry, folks. He'll move along soon enough, especially once his grift wears out and no one's supporting it. So don't worry about it, okay? But I don't know about you, but when something doesn't bother me, I make sure to bring it up nonstop every single moment that I can.
And more. Like, there was a lot to talk about on today's podcast, a good amount of stuff, okay? So, after all of that, basically we unpacked a bunch of Pokemon cards because people wanted to see it. I had already told everyone, hey, listen, whenever we play Pokemon, or if we play this trading card game that we're also going to try out this week, I'll do a free unpacking just as part of the stream. And then, if other people contribute and do like $50 contributions and say, hey, yes, let's do some unpacking of stuff, we'll do more. Today, I'm not kidding, on that first stream, before we even finished with the podcast, okay, 3 people had contributed $50 to see me do unpackings. So we ended up doing 4 different card unpackings at the end of the podcast, okay?
Oh, okay, all right. So I don't understand how that's possible, by the way, because here, let's go to the start of the podcast. So here's the end of the podcast. Here it is right here, folks. I'm glad I pulled this up. He made $152. So how exactly did he get 3 people to contribute $150? This is not accurate. And the reason why I highlight this is because it seems like he's now just counting when he hits $50, I guess. I don't know. I really wasn't paying attention that close, but when I heard that number that he unpacked 3 cards, that kind of threw me for a loop, because I'm like, well, wait a minute, you ended at $152. And then he actually ended around like $170 or something like that. He only made like $15 on the playthrough. He only made $15 on the playthrough. So I don't understand exactly how he's calculating this. This just tells me that he's gotten desperate. He already knows that the $50 grift is too much. So he's literally just counting whenever he gets up to $50. So he got 152 by the end of the podcast and decided, all right, I'm going to open up packs. I don't know if that's because he knows that the grift is gone and no one gives a shit, or he's so addicted to opening up packs. And by the way, not that I agree with him charging $50 to open up a pack. I think that's greedy and scummy. But I mean, if he was gonna do that, you know what I mean? I think that what he's doing here is probably the best way. Like, if you get $50 of accumulative support, you should open up a pack. I mean, again, that's still fucking scummy, but at least, you know what I mean? Like, it's a collective thing, especially, Phil, since you talk about how this is for your community and you're just doing this for extra content for your community and it's not about the money. If it isn't about the money, Phil, then yeah, I mean, you should, every $50 you should open up a card pack. It makes the most sense. But you know he doesn't want to do that. He wants to get his normal $150, and then in addition, he wants to get 1 or 2 or 3 card packs opened as well, so that he can max out around $400. Yeah, I don't know. If someone knows, if someone was following this, drop a comment. Let me know in the video what exactly did he do here, because I mean, according to this, if 3 his rules again, 3 each person has to give a $50 donation, a solid $50 donation. He's telling me that he only got 4 donations, and I know that's not the case, because there were tons of people dropping $2 super chats, just talking about whatever, the same dumb shit that these dents talk about every time they drop a $2 super chat. So I found it very weird. So if anyone knows, let me know in the comment section. But it seems like he's changed the grift. The grift has evolved even more so. So let's keep going.
If you want to see that, just check out the end of the podcast. It's like the whole final, half hour or so segment where I did it right here with my setup, which, by the way, I'm very pleased with how my setup is working for this. Having the dual cameras, the autofocus, the great lighting, the nice pad here for the cards and everything. It's working out really, really well. And I think that people are enjoying it. And they're laughing a lot at the silliness of me wearing white gloves when I do it, acting like it's ultra serious when it really isn't. So far, it's going great. Then we played Pokemon Fire Red for just under 2 hours. We actually found Dio. I forget what his name is. It's one of the legendary Pokemon that's very hard to catch. Deoxys, okay? Super hard to catch. Took a very long time. And then after that, we headed to Cerulean City to go to the Cerulean Cave. Once you go through that cave, you basically have a chance to catch a Mewtwo, and that's what we were working on for the rest of the stream. Now get this. While I was playing Pokemon, 2 more people contributed to see 2 more unpacking. So at the end of the Pokemon stream, we spent about 15 minutes unpacking 2 more packs of Pokemon cards. So at this rate, that's what, 6 this morning, 3 last week, that's a 9 already, which means we only have like 27 packs left in the box. Within 2 days, we're 1/4 through the box of Pokemon card. Who would have predicted that it would have been that popular or that in demand? Not me. I thought on a whim we would do it. Maybe once or twice a week we'd be doing unpackings, and instead we're already 9 in. I mean, that's pretty insane, right? So anyway,
Yeah, the same dents keep dropping you tips. The same anonymous keeps dropping you those $50 donos to unpack it. Well, what's not, Phil? You are a co-leader, brother, and you practice pignosis, all right? And that pignosis sadly works on people with low IQs, which makes up a large percentage of your viewership. Okay, they're very low IQ and they're susceptible to scams like this. And let's be honest, these incel losers that call yourself fans, they got nothing better to do. That's the reason why they love Disney Princess and they love Pokemon games and they love all these kiddie games and they come out to support and they love it. You know what I mean? And that's why you can't even sniff hitting the goal of just playing Castlevania. Yesterday, again, like I mentioned, you made $15 while you were playing while you were playing the game. I mean, even the night stream where you were playing that baby, whatever, the evil baby game, you made more money playing the game than on the unrecorded beg segment. So yeah, I don't get it, bro. You're supposed to be a gamer. Your viewers like games, but yet they're supporting Pokemon and card packs, but you can't even sniff a goal playing Castlevania or anything else. You can't do it playing Sorrows. You just can't seem to do it. Even Lego Batman, you struggle to hit the goal. Good God, man. I've said it from the very beginning. He might as well just become a Pokemon streamer. That's it. Pokemon 24/7. First stream, day stream. Just play Pokemon. I'm pretty sure there's a big collection of games that you can play. And once you beat them all, you just start from the very beginning and play them again, brother. There are tons of streamers out there that simply just play Zelda games and they make a living. You might as well do the same thing, Phil, because my God, man, it's getting insane. It's getting insane. All right, he's gonna talk about the night stream, the whole evil baby game, which I didn't even bother watching. And what's today? Lego. I think Lego. He's playing Lego today, so I'll watch and clip that. Okay, so don't worry. You guys get more content today, more DSP content. And again, let's not forget it is the beginning of the month, so let's have some momentum. Let's get this video up there with many views. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.